Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Fighting off the tackler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. They'll run it to the left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he pulls in the catch. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves.
It's a fake. Looking to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. The punter with a completed pass for a first down.
Well, that's just great execution. But the trade-off for 4th and 1 is, would you rather a fake punt to start way behind the line of scrimmage or declare you're going for it and be a lot closer to the line to gain? Here, they try the former, and it works out.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there where the defense brings him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defense coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. Tied 7-7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have the first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Important second down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 19, set to kick off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's 4th down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the back gets the football. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on play.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? We'll give it to the running back. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. Caught quickly. Finding some room at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Canes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 20. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. In the clear at the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Canes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Miami. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw, catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Florida. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Florida.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pitches to the back, fighting him off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you'd like to have in your arsenal. The defense in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Gators will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Here's the second down play. It's a quick grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff heading left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receivers got it on the jet sweep. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
29 Philly.
Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
The back's got it. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up for the first down.
And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
As a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes come into the final minute of play, just trying to run the clock out. They'll ride the back again here, finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3?
3:25.
Looking to throw for the first down. Throws a bullet to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this two-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the two-point try.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And they'll use the ground game here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Snags the quick throw. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's